A few days ago, Leslie, one of my colleagues, organised a virtual cuppa. As a small but well-connected team, we really found it difficult through the pandemic with lots of us working in different wards now and working from home, different things. The virtual cuppa on Zoom is actually one of the first times we met back together as a team without the masks on, could see each other's faces. We downed tools, stopped work, had a bit of a chat, and it just lifted my spirit, certainly, and I realised how much I'd missed just the connection with one another as a team. Thanks, Leslie.
One day I come back from a meeting and there's a beautiful bunch of flowers sitting on my desk. I told a work colleague earlier in the day I was having a really tough week, and this really made me smile.
I felt more relaxed when the nurses talked to me about football instead of my sickness.
So I was about 20 hours into a 30-hour shift, and I just spent the previous 2 hours working with a patient that had been quite poorly. We just managed to get them sorted out, and I sat down to write in the notes. I realised after about 10 minutes that I was still just staring at the blank page because I just started to hit that wall of tiredness. And all of a sudden, the set of notes was being moved away from me, and in its place was being put tea and toast. Tea and toast had never tasted so good, and it gave me the energy to continue on with my shift. It happened about 15 years ago, and I never forget that incident, and I never forget the nurse that did it. She recognised that I was tired. She recognised that I needed some support and some sustenance, and without being asked or asking, she gave it to me, and that's always stayed with me.
I received a personal message last week from a colleague with the most beautiful words. I actually cried reading it. They have no idea how much it meant to me.
I really liked it when the doctor talked to me about my illness as well as my parents.
Kindness is about the simple acts, like saying hello in an email or saying thanks when you've finished writing the email. I'd also just like to thank the two girls I share the office with for supplying me with copious amounts of tea and their days when we were all in the office together before COVID.
My young cousin is self-isolating, so I brought him a magazine down and sweets to cheer him up. It is important to be nice at this time.
I have noticed kindness recently. Testing positive for COVID-19, the kindness of family and friends and strangers, neighbours close by, landing at your door with bags of messages and treats for your children, going out of their way to support and look after you in the neighbourhood. That's what kindness means to me.
Having a long-term illness in these uncertain times, just getting that call from my doctor to tell me that my bloods are okay and that we can carry on as we planned just lets me feel like I'm in more control of my condition.
The random act of kindness that I received in work was when I got mugged, and what that was, it was a little trinket, a cup filled with goodies, little sweets, pens, and just a simple message to say you're doing a great job.